Hi there, this is Melanie. I decided to create a video to try to help explain how to place orders in the online store. I've gotten a lot of comments that it's really hard to order, that nobody knows what to do, how to order, and I agree that the store is pretty convoluted, and I really tried to explain everything the best that I can in the email, but sometimes it's just a little easier to have a visual. So I wanted to go through it this way and see if that hopefully helps, and if anybody can provide me with any additional tips that I should add, or maybe other information that I can include in the email to make it a little easier, that would be appreciated. So, to the left over here I have a copy of the email that gets sent out to let you know that your images are online, and this one is for packages like the Santa packages or the unicorn packages, or any other package that you've purchased that includes a specific number of poses and prints all in one. We're not talking about a custom session where you've paid a deposit and now you're going in to place your order for that. This is for any session that has a specific package that you picked out and purchased when you signed up. So when you get this, you click on the link and it gives you the online password here to enter it in. So on the right you'll see my screen, and I just chose this one Santa session that happened to be available of two cute little girls, and then you go ahead and log in here. So when the images come up, of course if you're using a mobile device your screen's going to look a little different, but it's the same basic concept. You've got the various images here. You can click on them and bring them up big and scroll through them that way. You can click on buy, which will give you various options to buy, but what we need to look at here is this message right here, the portrait packages, which if you've purchased a package like on the Santa sessions or on the unicorn sessions, or like I said, various other sessions throughout the year that have a specific package with them, the portrait packages are located at the top of the page under portrait collections. So you're not going to be using this to place your order. You're going to go to portrait collections up here at the top of the page, and there's a little drop down, unicorn packages, Santa packages. So this is a Santa session, so we'll go to Santa packages. And then since you've already prepaid for this package, you'll have a code that's listed right here that you're going to put in the coupon code field whenever you check out, that will take off the total cost of the package that you paid for. For instance, if this one was package 2 and I looked at them and I decided I wanted to get package 3 instead, I'm sorry, let me backtrack. I looked at that backwards. So if it was package 2 and I wanted to get package 1 instead, then that's a $75 difference. When I put in my coupon code, it'll take off the $275 and I'll just have to pay the $75 difference. It's also the same thing if you go in here and you start adding poses. Let me go here. We start adding poses, then and we want to get more poses, it'll automatically figure in the additional cost if I want more poses or more prints. So let's say that I had purchased package 3 on this one, and I'm going to click add to cart, and I'll say added to cart. So add images is what I want to do. I want to go ahead and pick out the pictures that go in this package. So now that I click that, you see there's a little button here that says add to cart items. So let's say I'm going to pick this one as one of my poses. I'm going to click add to cart items, and it shows me this is one of the packages that I have in my cart, which you're only going to need one, but that it just gives you that option if you're getting, say it was a different type of event and there were several different packages and you were adding lots of different packages. But this is really all you need to worry about, this one package that you've already added. There's not even another choice down there, so don't worry about anything else. And then it shows me this one comes with 5 digital files and 5 8x10 prints. And that's from 5 poses. So if I add 6 poses, it's going to charge me an extra fee for an additional pose. If I add an extra print, but I still have 5 poses, it's not going to charge me an additional fee. It's only going to charge me for that print. But if you're adding an extra pose and a print of that pose, there's a fee for the extra pose, and then there's the fee for the print itself. So I'm going to add this one. I want one of these because I really don't need 2 digital files of the same. I mean, I could if I wanted to, but there's no point. It's a digital file. You can make your own copy. You want 5 different ones. So 1 digital file, and maybe I want 1 8x10 of this one too. And then I can add that to the cart. I'm going to continue shopping. I'm going to look at some of the other poses and pick another pose. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and add this pose. Again, add to cart items. And then it already shows that I've chosen 1 digital file and I've already chosen 1 8x10 print. So I'm going to add another digital file there. Continue. Let me add this one. Continue. I'm going to add this one. Continue. And then I'm going to add this one. So this tells me now, once I've added this, I've already got 5 digital files. Now I still need to pick out some 8x10s. And so this would be a 6th pose if I added this as an 8x10. So the fee that it's showing me is going to be the cost for an additional pose plus an additional print. But if I go back and I pick one of the poses that I've already added, it shows right here, because I've got 4 8x10s left, that I can add up to 4 of these at no additional cost, which I'm going to go ahead and do. I'm going to say 4 8x10s of that one. Now I've got everything in that package added. So I can go ahead and go to cart. And it shows me the total here. And then this right here is where you're going to put in that coupon code. Now, the difference here, if you're a baby plan member, you're going to put your coupon code in there, same thing. If you've got a custom session and you've paid a deposit and you haven't purchased a particular package, then instead of putting your code in the coupon code, you're going to go ahead and click Secure Checkout. Alright, it's going to ask me to sign in. I already have an account set up, so you can either have it shipped or you can pick it up from the studio. If this is a session that I have paid a deposit on, I'm going to put that code in the gift card field. So if I didn't have a particular package and I just paid a deposit, then that's the gift card. But if I had a particular package that came with 10 images basically, if when you signed up it said this session comes with this, this, and this, then you're going to add your code into the coupon code field. If you had a custom session and you paid a deposit for it and you are merely ordering and picking out whatever you want, then that code goes in here as gift card code. If it's any other session, there's going to be different types of packages here depending on what type of session it is. So it's kind of limited so it doesn't get too confusing with lots of different packages for different types of sessions. But whatever type of session, say you have a newborn session, there'll be newborn packages there, or if you have a mini session, there'll be mini packages there, just to kind of simplify that. And I think that is probably about it. That covers most of the questions that I get a lot of times about placing the orders, and I hope that I've explained it well enough to make it a little less confusing. But like I said, if you have any other suggestions, please let me know. If you have any other questions that I can address or add or maybe create another video for, please let me know. And thanks, and have a great day.